Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and thank you once again for the opportunity to bring this healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, Rickey, COVID and coronavirus back in the news again. We know the rates are going up. So yesterday, the FDA approved a new vaccine. This vaccine is made by a company called Novavax, and it's thought that since this is a more traditional vaccine, they had made, people that had concerns about the mRNA technology may be more apt to do it. Rickey, we still got 25% of people in the U.S. who have not had one dose of the vaccine, and a significant number of them say they're not going to have it under any circumstances. So they did have some legitimate concerns about the new mRNA technology, even though those questions have been answered now. But the difference is in how the Novavax is made, it should ease the fears of some people who had concerns about that. So remember, people were worried about potential side effects from the mRNA vaccines. Others worried that it may interfere with their fertility, which was found not to be true. And then there were even outrageous conspiracy theories about things like putting in microchips, etc. So now with this new vaccine, the new technology that they have versus the mRNA technology, the Novavax is a more traditional technology, and it's the same process already used to make other vaccines that people take without hesitation, including the flu shot, the HPV vaccine, hepatitis, etc. So the mRNA vaccines work by sending information to the host cells and to make those host cells make antibodies to the coronavirus spike protein. This new technology, or the technology being used by Novavax, they use a more traditional approach, and they grow harmless copies of the coronavirus spike protein in insect cells. Then they extract and purify the proteins and then inject them, and that causes the body's response to create immune system products, B cells and T cells, to protect you from the virus. So, Rickey, they found that this vaccine is over 90% effective in a study of 30,000 people that they tested in the United States and Mexico. Now, all the vaccine studies, including the ones that are already available, were done before the Omicron variant was becoming dominant. So we're not sure whether its efficacy is that high against the Omicron. But even so, the company Novavax is already creating a vaccine that's targeted toward that vaccine. So the FDA, if they issued that, they did, then it's going to give us a fourth vaccine option, particularly after the Johnson & Johnson was basically sidelined by the CDC over its safety concerns with myocarditis and blood clotting. So now we have an option that hopefully other people will adopt, and we can get more people vaccinated because, as you know, the rates have gone up. They're 268% higher this week than they were a few weeks ago. And so we are in the middle of rising numbers once again. So hopefully this attitude, a lot of people, their attitudes about the vaccine are so entrenched now that they already, it's just been politicized and it's partisanship talking about it. So some people they don't care which vaccine is going to be available. They're just not going to take it. And again, people aren't afraid of the COVID now. A lot of people have had it and gotten over it, so they're not afraid of it anymore. So they don't necessarily think they need vaccine and not going to get it. So hopefully this Novavax vaccine will give us some new opportunities to vaccinate people who had concerns about the mRNA technology.
Oh, wow. Yes, sir. Well, Dr. Collier, let everybody know how they can reach you.
Okay, you can reach me on all social media at @AskDrMJ. Facebook Live tonight at 6:30. Tune in to ask your healthcare questions. I got a lot of people texting me and DMing me about the monkeypox. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this new vaccine and other things. These are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. Thank you very much, Rickey. Have a great day.
Hey, thank you, Dr. Collier. Appreciate it. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.